Hey y'all, this is Kobe Bryant Film Room from Behind the Bench Sports Network. Hope you're enjoying this. If you like our content, subscribe to the page. But let's get into this video right here. So, as you guys know, the Orlando Magic played the Los Angeles Lakers, another Los Angeles Lakers home game. The Orlando Magic were without Paolo Banchero, their star player. And the Lakers were pretty much fully loaded. LeBron, AD, Dalton Connect, Austin Reeves, D'Lo, the usual suspects were on the court, right? And it was a good game, man. I seen the Wagner boys, man. Shout out to Moritz Wagner. We drafted him way back when. I forgot the year, but we drafted Moritz, and he didn't look like he does now. That boy grew up, right? And then his brother's on the team, and we're gonna talk about his brother. His brother iced the game. Now, LeBron was hitting some clutch shots in that game, and I was like, oh man, LeBron looks like he's doing a really good job. But then something happened. I saw LeBron flexing. I saw AD and all them dudes celebrating and all that. And I said to myself, this is what usually happens when we lose. Guys start front running. Guys take their foot off the gas pedal, and a disaster happens, right? So I'm still confident. I'm watching the game. I'm still confident that they're gonna win, even though I seen the stat pad. Not the stat pad. I seen the celebrations early, right? These guys go to the free throw line, and Austin Reeves, LeBron, and AD miss the rest of their free throws, right? Damn near all of them, right? But okay, all right, I'm confident. I'm looking at the score. I'm thinking I already turned the shit off. I'm thinking they won. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they got the win in the bag. So, I'm about to turn off the game, whatever. There's no way Orlando's going to win this game. So I go into Hendo's live stream because Hendo can't wait to go live. You know what I'm saying? If they lose, shout out to who is Hendo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe to his channel as well. He couldn't wait for them to go live, them to lose so he could go to live, right? So I'm sitting in Hendo's live stream to see what he's about to say about the Lakers because they're about to win, right? Or at least I thought they won, right? And Hendo says the Lakers lost. I'm like, huh? He said, yeah, man. Yeah, you ain't know? The Lakers lost. I'm like, what? I just turned the game. They had like fucking 10 seconds left. I said, what? So he must have, AD had to miss the rest of his free throws, which he did. Found out later he did. And then the game winner. Oh, my God. AD switched. Franz got Cam Reddish. I believe it was Cam Reddish on him. Ice. Vanilla ice. Ice, baby. Sink the game winner, cash. You know what I'm saying? Step back. And so I looked at the play. I went back and I looked at the play because I didn't see it live. I saw most of the game, but I didn't see the play live. And I said, why is LeBron in the corner? Right? LeBron was in the corner, really not engaged in the last second play. And I would like to see, like with superstars, you want to see your superstars engaged in the last play, offensively and defensively. He was way off in the corner. I think he was guarding a rookie. And I'm like, yeah, that's why the Lakers be losing. They lose because of the defensive side of the ball. Your best players sometimes have to close out. Clutch isn't just offensively, it's defensively as well. Everybody wants to see the last second shot. No, can we get stops at the end of the game? This goes for AD. This goes for Austin Reeves. This goes for LeBron James. Anybody, right? Anybody who's a starter on that team. You're supposed to hang your hat. Championship teams hang their hat on the defensive end, right? So I don't believe this Lakers team is going to win the championship. They don't play defense. The offense is straight. They're scoring. They're dunking on niggas. They dancing, crit walking, all this stuff, but can't get a stop. So if you can't get a stop, I mean, I think Franz had 17 in the fourth quarter. That's unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable. Where is the defense? So, as you guys know, there's the annual blame game. So let's take a look at some of these comments that I seen under this video. It's like a highlight video, or whatever. We're gonna take you guys to these comments, and we're gonna see what the people are saying, right? What a lot of Lakers fans, LeBron fans, and just overall fans of the game are saying about this game. And I'm going to show you the problem with the Lakers, and then why the Lakers, their fan base, LeBron and AD are going through what they're going through now. Let's take a look at it. This person, RJ2X, says, I don't want to see AD's stats. He the reason they lost. Okay, so we already playing the blame game, right? Let's blame AD, the guy who's been pretty much carrying the team for the whole year, right? Let's blame him, the best player on the team, which is fine. The best player should receive some blame and some criticism, but he's throwing all of it on AD. He didn't mention anybody else, right? Which is what I have a problem with. No, Austin Reeves is the reason the Lakers lost. Here we go, blaming another person, right? He missed back-to-back free throws as well and had a terrible game overall. So now it's Austin Reeves, right? A role player is the reason why you couldn't beat Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, or whoever the hell was out there, right? This person says, look, laughing my ass off. LeBron is the reason why they lost. Dude plays no defense and just stat pads. Okay, that's one of the reasons why they lost, right? Is because LeBron's not guarding his man, and he's trying to get the triple-double. You could tell by the way he's playing. He's hanging around the rim and not really staying close to his man on the perimeter. Remove AD, they lost by 20. Remove LeBron, they win by 5, right? So LeBron missed the free throw too. Okay, so the free throws, right? This is how you close out games. I remember I had conversations with guys, and guys were telling me, oh, well, free throws ain't that important. Like, huh? That's closing games. That's the difference between wins and losses, winning series and going home, right? Franz Wagner is why we lost. Stop it. Franz Wagner is one of the reasons why you lost. Yes. And he's pretty much the main reason why you lost, because nobody was willing to what? Defend him, right? Nobody could defend him. Franz Wagner was out of control. Okay, Reeves missed those free throws. Okay, here we go, calling out Austin Reeves, right? Let's see. That's why we're missing Rui. Now you need Rui, right? Why do you need Rui? And this is the thing, right? Why would Rui be the difference when you have two superstars on the team? Now, I get it. Rui's a valuable member of the team. He gives you more scoring. But you still have enough to get the job done. Rui shouldn't even be mentioned, right? LOL rage bait. Oh, now this comment, it like these comments make me laugh my ass off. Oh, now all of you haters are talking, huh? But all of you are hella quiet when they win 6 games in a row. Okay, partially the reason why people are quiet when they win is because the NBA schedule. We know the NBA gave them a gift, and they're not playing nobody. So it's hard to get excited when these teams aren't playing competition. Basketball is about competition. I think these guys just want us to praise these guys because they're winning games. Yes, that's true. They deserve recognition. We can acknowledge the fact that they're winning games, but it's also about who you beat. You have nobody in your way. You're playing the majority of home games. So, and you're playing teams that are on the bottom of the conference, right? Non-competitive, non-playoff or playing teams, right? So let's continue. So he literally made 9 points. I'm never betting on him again. Okay. AD had 39 points. LeBron was the reason for the Lakers comeback and lead that got 10 points in a row. Yes. LeBron's scoring wise was on the money this game. LeBron had a great scoring game. But this is the problem. And this is the problem with the GOAT conversation. I always tell you guys, GOAT is your opinion, right? The problem with LeBron and his media team is that they're always talking about him being the GOAT. GOAT this, GOAT that, GOAT James. Everybody's, especially his fans, run around talking about he's this, he's that. This player ain't this player ain't that. And so when we see him, even at age 40, he's going to be held to the GOAT standard. The GOAT is somebody you've never seen before. The GOAT is by far better than any other player of all time, right? So if you want to partake in the GOAT debate, then people are going to expect to see a 40-year-old play defense on both sides of the ball, especially when you're saying he's a top 5 to 7 player in the game. In Kenny's case, he lost his damn mind and said he was top 2. Right? So if you're doing all this talking, which is why I always tell players, hey, just stop talking. Just let your play, talk for you. Just let your game speak for itself, bro. Because the only thing you're doing is you're agitating people. You're just putting more pressure on yourself and your team. Right? So LeBron had a great scoring game. He was on fire from downtown. He was dunking on dudes, playmaking. He was having a great overall scoring game. To blame this loss solely on AD is ridiculous. Reeves deserves way more blame. Here we go, trying to throw it on a role player. Casual hater. Free throws makes the Lakers loss. If AD shoots his 1 out of 4, Braun. See, and this person's reasonable, right? Shout out to you. Mark Use Bio 5017. Shout out to you for being reasonable. But it like this is a team loss, right? LeBron's partially part of the reason. AD's part of the reason. Reeves is part of the reason. These guys don't play no goddamn defense except for AD. And AD, something's going on with him in the clutch for whatever reason. I've seen him miss clutch free throws before to win games. So he's got to work on that. Franz went off. That go-ahead 3 was cold. It definitely was from Beijing. Bro scored 31 points. Man, hate the right way. Without LeBron, they lose by 20 as well because AR couldn't get going tonight. D'Lo had a bad game as well. This is what fans don't understand about the game of basketball. And I keep saying this. The game of basketball is a young man's sport. Because LeBron plays a certain style of game, you have to sit there and wait for the ball to come your way through him, right? And he's a great playmaker. He's a great passer, right? The problem is that the ball doesn't move from side to side like it should. It's almost like Luka, with how the Mavericks played without Luka. Luka scores a lot of points and he gets stats, numbers, but he's 7-7 with the Mavericks. Right? They're 500 with him. Kyrie was able to win the last couple of games, playing off the ball and getting other guys more looks. Everybody's more involved and more engaged. Right? So don't assume just because if he wasn't there, they would lose. Don't assume that because guys play differently and guys step up. Guys go cold when they're watching a dude have the ball a lot, Not trying to hear that they play as a team, they lose as a team. There you go. See, and this is the problem with Lakers fans. They play the blame game. Every time a team loses, the Lakers lose, they play the blame game and they want such and such traded, such and such needs to get fired. It's like, dude, what happened to all this 6-game winning streak shit y'all were talking about? All that goes out the window because a guy had a bad game? Now you want to trade AD, trade D'Lo, trade this guy, trade that guy. If you were as good as you thought you were, you wouldn't need all these trades. Right? That's facts. Right? So this guy, James Brockington Jr., he's right on the money. They lose as a team. And this is the problem that I have with these Laker fans and these LeBron James stands is you lose as a team. They want to separate him from the group when they lose, when he's part of the reason as well. Offensively, magnificent game. Defensively, sucked. Okay? Lakers not a team to believe on. Every game Lakers not supposed to lose that's important. Tonight, none of them care. Nah, he was the reason why the Magic didn't finish the game. Now we're just trying to find the reason. We're trying to say somebody was the reason. Right? He was a big reason, but his three would have not have mattered if AD exactly. If the team made free throws, that shit wouldn't have mattered at all. Good point. Your math doesn't add up. LeBron scored 30. Just tell us no, you don't like LeBron. It ain't about that. It's about when you run around calling yourself this and that, we're going to expect you to play on both sides of the ball. You know, if you're a top 7 player, it's the ranking, bro. If you ranked him outside the top 10, then we would understand, right? We would say, okay, he's older. You guys are recognizing that he's older. But the problem is people are not recognizing that he's older. And they try to make him top 2, top 10, top 5 player in the NBA based off just numbers. But when you're watching the game, and guys who know the game, who watch the game, who understand the game, can break it down and say, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, because he's incapable of it. Because he's trying to be an offensive player in order to get these numbers. But the defense is suffering. You know? That's what people are pointing out. So you can score all you want. That's not your problem. I'm not blaming him alone, but they still could have won despite his performance and missed free throws, which were much earlier in the fourth. Yes, to blame AD is ridiculous because AD is literally carrying the team. How LeBron's cockatoo taste? Okay. Yeah, that guy, he's going in on him. Rage bait. LOL, cope and cry harder. Take the L like your dad. Okay. That's why my idol is LeBron James. He is the greatest of all time. This guy's making fun of him. So you're gonna have guys who don't like LeBron show up. And that's what it is, bro. They can't wait to see him lose. And the reason why is because they're tired of the talking. They're tired of the being paraded around. They're tired of this type stuff. The blame game. Pointing fingers at everybody instead of saying, hey, this falls on the leadership. What about JJ? What could he have done differently? What about Anthony Davis? What about LeBron? Those are the 3 leaders of the team, and they deserve the bulk of the blame. Then down the line, you go to the role players, right? That's how leadership works. Instead, they want to blame everybody, blame D'Lo, blame Austin Reeves. Where's Dalton Connect? Where did Dalton Connect do? It's just like, bro, like, just come back stronger and play defense, man. Get out there and defend. Until the Lakers defend, I'm not really going to cover them like that. Because until they play some competition and play defense, there's really nothing there, bro. I have to see them. This is how I'm going to judge the Lakers. My measuring stick against the Lakers is against above 500 teams, because these guys been together for years now. So I'm judging them on a championship level grade scale. They have 2 superstars. They're one of the only teams in the conference, right, who have 2 superstars, right? They're one of the only teams. They're one of the few teams, excuse me. One of the few teams. There's other teams, but they're not that many that have 2 superstars on there, right? So the expectations should be a lot higher. The expectations should be a championship. I know Kendrick Perkins and all these guys tried to lower it before the season started, but no, the expectations are championship or bust. This team is a win now team. This is a win now team. That's what they are. Right? So the way we're going to judge them is if they're playing elite competition. Now, don't get me wrong, beating the teams you're supposed to beat, that matters. And they've been doing a good job so far of doing that. So far. But how can we we we're not gonna praise them for that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna praise them for going out there and beating bad teams. That's an expectation. Um so again, man, like it's just wild that people expect us, they beat the Spurs, we're supposed to have a parade. Like, it's just wild, bro, that people think this way. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just crazy. So the Lakers lost as a team, partially because as a team, they don't defend. And some of it is because they're still trying to showcase a 40-year-old man as one of the best players in the world. And this guy, the NBA, or any of their commentators, will praise him the whole time. They'll call out everybody else, but won't call out the GOAT for his defense. And this is the problem. This is the problem. Anthony Davis needs to get in the lab, hit some free throws, shoot a bunch of free throws and prepare himself mentally for that moment. So does Austin Reeves. So does LeBron James. D'Lo needs to step up, play defense. Don't connect. He's on his way up, right? He's on his way up. He needs more touches, in my opinion. But overall, the Lakers did look good offensively. But defense wins championships. Laker fans, stop playing the blame game. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, you lose. Win with the team you got. But anyways, it's Kobe Bryant Film Room. Shout out to the bench crew, Behind the Bench Sports Network, Rashad, Kelvin, JB, Big Dog Talk Sports. Peace.